This is the Iwata Revolution TR0 spray gun. The TR0 spray gun is basically a slightly beefed up airbrush with a trigger mechanism. So you can use it like a spray gun, or in a similar way to an airbrush. What you get in the box is obviously the colour cup. Now the colour cup you can fit to either side of the airbrush simply by just pushing it in. It's just a slight friction fit. So you can move it around, it can be tilted. You can also place it on either side of the spray gun, either left or right handed. You just pull the plug out, insert it in whichever side you wish. So that's very simple. You also get an inline air filter or moisture trap. Now this just screws onto the bottom of the spray gun. So as well as filtering your air, making sure there's no moisture in the air, it also acts as a handle. So that's a nice addition to the box. Without that, it is a little bit difficult to hold, but the pistol grip is great. Now this is the TR0 model, which as far as I know is only available to the UK market. That means that it's got a 0.2 nozzle. The TR1 and the TR2 have a 0.3 and a 0.5 nozzle, so this is the finest one they do. It's a round spray pattern, so it's exactly the same as an airbrush. It's not a fan spray. But I would imagine this is pretty good for t-shirts, model making, radio controlled helicopters, anything like that. Anything where you'd need to use it as a spray gun for larger coverage. But also, I mean, to be honest, when this first came out I didn't really realise what the point was having an airbrush with a trigger mechanism. But you can actually use it, and I have been using it, as an airbrush. So you can actually hold it like an airbrush and use the trigger this way. The good thing about that is there's very little fatigue on your fingers. A lot of airbrushes find that they have aching hands after long periods of time, especially when you're doing fur or something like that, when you're constantly on and off the trigger. But there's no pressing down or anything with this. There's no pressing down for air. You just pull it back and the paint and the air comes out. So, well, that bit there is the air. Further back you get the paint coming out. So it is very, very comfortable that way, and you can get some really nice detailed work from it, especially with the 0.2 nozzle. So I think it's quite an innovative design, really. I do see the point of it now. I didn't before, to be honest. And it's good for larger background work. Great for murals, I would imagine. It's a lot of coverage with that. And yeah, so a nice tool there from Iwata.